So, you know, coming up as a first generation Kiwi hip hop artist, you know, one of the biggest challenges I found was the lack of, I guess, just role models, people to look up to. You know, in general, as a kid, you know, you like to see, you know, your favorite superheroes or that look like you.
For my African brother, Bonus.
The live show is everything to the artist. You actually see firsthand the very people that do support your music and are actually willing to go. All of the first generation kids and artists that either came to this country at around the same age or were born here at the same age, all grew up and really solidified themselves as, you know, as just here and part of, you know, New Zealand music.
She's greatest from the early 90s to the present. It's only precipitated despair in this desert. Yeah, we've just let it happen. But I use this rapping to express the only way out from the...
In general, when I first had Mo Muse come into the studio with a clear goal of how he's going to isolate his lyrics in a way that's going to impact the listener in the right way, especially working throughout this entire project from beginning till the end. I was able to see him develop these skills in a more refined manner and see how from the first track to the last track how things steadily grew.
They say that home is where the heart is. My home is thrown by some of the hardest martyrs, of motherless fathers, charters of brothers and armies fighting regardless, till they're resting in the gardens where our law is. In the midst of the struggle, everybody's modest. Land of the poets, I'm ashamed to be an artist. Largest failed state, we know it, immediate immunity.
Many people listening to my LP might not actually relate to all of these stories, but what I want to find is the points where they do relate and what impact that has on their own personal life. It's interesting that the LP kind of had that community feel to it, and that's something that I really wanted from this LP. I wanted it to be bigger than me, you know. I didn't just want this LP to just be another project by X artist. I wanted it to be the soundtrack for us. There's still that doubt that society puts on them, you know, there's still that angst, there's still that, you know what I mean, othering, you know, so that was so important to me. So just coming back to the LP and on its completion, the fact that everybody, you know, involved in it was a first generation artist just meant that much more.
Never see the Adjutant people on any documentaries, the Black Egyptians. To Mansa Musa's dynasty, the greatest resource they ever took was our history.
This was never a conscious decision, but after I completed the album, I realized that every single person, top to bottom, from the features to the producers and even the people that engineered the album, were all first generation Kiwi-born artists.
Man, congrats to my brother Mo Muse for releasing this inspirational album.
He's put a lot of work into it. Every song he's packed meaning and he's packed effort, he's packed energy into it.
I just like to congratulate Mo firstly. You know, releasing your first body of work it's a challenge.
Congratulations on getting this body of art out, because that's what it is, really, is art.
I'm just happy, man. Like, we really just, you know, moved mountains to really get this LP out.